Hey, good morning, guys. What's going on? I wanted to chime in and say hello to everybody. I'm on my way to a high school. I'm going to speak at Collins High School this morning. I'm on a panel for NBA All-Star Weekend. Etan Thomas, who used to play for the Washington Wizards, a really good brother. I think he also played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He invited me out, and I'm really honored to be invited and to be a part of the conversation. We're going to discuss a lot of current event issues and things like that. And I think that's important for kids to get introduced to adult dialogues. It won't be streamed, and I thought that the public could come to the event, but it turns out that the public is not invited. So I hate saying that to you guys, but it's closed off for the kids only. So anyway, I'm not going to talk long, but I just wanted to wake and just say hello to you guys this morning. And I hope you guys are having a good day. And let me make sure I got this button. Trying to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Give me a yes or no if you can hear me and see me okay. So here's the thing. I wanted to give you guys some support. I know a lot of you have goals that you're trying to accomplish and things you're trying to do. And I just want you to, to give you a pointer in terms of how I want you to start your day. One of the things I really want you to start your day with is this idea called relentless optimism. Relentless optimism means that pretty much 99% of the obstacles that you run into, they have a solution. 99% of the obstacles that you run into, they have a solution. Do you hear me? 99% of the obstacles that you run into, they have a solution. And the main difference between successful people, I've been around a lot of successful people, and I've been around a lot of people who could have been successful. The number one difference between successful and unsuccessful people is the willingness and the commitment to finding a solution to the problem. I'm a mathematician by training. You guys know this. And the thing about mathematics is that you run into problems all the time. And what it does is that, you learn that when you see a problem, that's not a reason to run. That's not a reason to buckle. That's not a reason to fold. That's not a reason to walk away. That's not a reason to quit. When you run into a problem as a mathematician, you're supposed to do your job. You're supposed to solve the damn problem. And so, if you listen to a lot of championship coaches, like you listen to a Bill Belichick for the Patriots or Nick Saban for the Alabama Crimson Tide and some of the great black coaches of all time, a lot of times they'll say basic things like, do your job, do your job, do your job. So you think that it's that winning and being a champion is all about these complex ideas, and the X's and O's do matter in life. I mean, knowing the details does matter, but the most important part of that is do your job. As a mathematician, when I saw a math problem, I didn't see that as an excuse to quit. I would just do my job. So what I would say to you in life, the number one rule that I want you to really kind of stick into your head is not just relentless optimism, but understanding the importance of doing your job. Your job is to solve the problem. Your job is to figure out a solution. Your job is to focus on all the ways it can be done as opposed to sitting around thinking about all the ways it can't be done. Your job is to stick with it until you get what you came for. So I want you to type this in the chat. Everybody type this in the chat. I got to check my GPS to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So type while I do that. Don't go anywhere. Type in the chat, do your job. That's our goal for today. Do your job. Do your job. Type that in. Okay, now that I know I need to get off on exit 288, I don't know why my GPS won't tell me where I got to go while I'm doing the live stream. So that means I'm going to have to go in a second. But do your job. So when you run into an obstacle, understand the difference between winners and losers is that a loser will see a problem and say, oh, I would have had it except this happened. Or I would have had it except that happened. I would have had it, but the white man got in the way. I would have had it, but they took it away. Or I would have had a Black Wall Street, but white folks burned it down. I would have had this, but this happened. Man, to hell with that. Do your job. Do your job. Your job is to solve the problem and to find a way to a solution. Do you know think about this. If you climb Mount Everest, that's really hard to do. Most great things in life that are going to get you paid and make you successful are really hard to do. Climbing Mount Everest is really hard to do. And for every pathway to get to the top of Everest, there's 100 ways you could try it that would fail. there's 100 obstacles for every opening when it comes to climbing Mount Everest. So many of you are trying to achieve your goals. You're trying to reach some pinnacle. You're supposed to try to become a millionaire, whatever it is you're trying to do. And most people don't get to do that. You're trying to become part of the 1%. I'm not talking about the 1% of wealth. I'm talking about the 1% in achievement. I'm talking about the 1% of people who actually reach their goals. So if you're trying to be part of the 1%, just remember, for every one pathway for success, there's going to be 100 pathways to failure. There's going to be 100 ways it won't work. And it does not help you to look at all the ways it won't work. Oh, the only thing that will help you is to find the way that will work. So when somebody comes into you and you say, I want to start a business and I want to make $1 million a year, and they give you all the reasons why it can't work. Well, you quit your job, you're going to lose your benefits. It costs a lot of money to make money. To get in that industry, you have to do this, you have to do that. Just do your job, and find a solution, and just tell them, I'm sorry, it does not help me for you to tell me all the ways it won't work. If you want to help me, tell me the ways that it will work. Tell me what the solution is, because I know that people have done this before. People have climbed Mount Everest before. People have gotten to the top before. So don't tell me that it's impossible, because I know it's not impossible. What's impossible is the fact that you're fucking lying to me right now and telling me that something that's very possible is impossible because you can't do it, or because you ain't got the discipline to stick with it, or because you haven't committed to doing your job. So in your golden life, your job is to be a champion. That's my assignment for you. I want you to go out and I want you to win. I want you to go out and I want you to do your best. I want you to go out and I want you to accept the idea that you have the capacity within you to be the champion of whatever it is you're trying to do. So get out here and go do your job. Got it? I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day. I got to go talk to these kids, and I love every single one of you. And hit the thumbs up button before you go, please. And also, feel free to go check out my stock market investing class. We're actually doing a discount this week. You can get the first month free if you go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com. That's theblackstockmarketprogram.com. And also, if you want to learn more about what we got going on to get a free e-copy of my book, you can go to drboycewatkins.net. That's drboycewatkins.net. The book is totally free. I just want to make sure you guys read it. So take care, guys. Love you. Have a good day. See you soon. Peace.